So I'll be giving y'all all the game in the world, but it seems like the lames will just be lames who exist on inferior planes, and the wise are going to be those who rise. Now we get to this crossing point, this divergent space between us and them, and recognizing that if any of these quote-unquote gurus or spiritual leaders or anybody who's out here with a fucking mouthpiece who has no results is out here still with carnal inclinations, carnal addictions, you have to recognize that they're still of this world. True spiritual mastery is when an individual is in this world, not of it, master of the material, tangible world, master of matter, mind over matter, master of matter, and not mastered by it. So once you recognize that all these individuals who feel the need to smoke, to drink, to have a sensory experience, to establish peace and equanimity within their constitution, within their soul. And if they do not have the food, if they do not have the sleep, if they do not have the substance, if they do not have the matter, the material, then their soul and their spirit lacks tranquility, poise, and power. Then we recognize who's who and what's what. They need to draw nearer to this world to establish some form of resonance or stability. We seek to detach from this world and interact with this world as masters of it. Whole different perspective. So once you recognize that, it's truly about stepping into personal elevation and a dedication to, how do you say, as I said in the beginning, being a master of the world and not being mastered by it. So we look at what sober, fit, enlightened, and rich really means. To not be sober means that you are mastered by this world. To not be fit means you are mastered by this world. To not be enlightened means you're mastered by this world. To not have money means you are definitely mastered by this world. True masters master the world and are not mastered by it. So when you watch these individuals, if they're still on substances, if they say, and even nicotine is the clearest sign, because it's so subtle. It does nothing for your consciousness. You have anxiety, you kill the anxiety with this feeling, with this substance. Nicotine is the surest sign that a motherfucker is still stuck in this world. You feel me? Everybody, your world is yours. So the point of enlightenment is to liberate the soul and the spirit and the mind so that you can no longer be mastered by matter and you have an unrestricted superior existence. Once you recognize that if you follow these people, you will be led to an existence that is restricted. You'll be led to an existence which is enslaved to matter. Then you recognize who's valuable to listen to and who's not. Whatever you are, your world is yours. It gets very simple, very plain, and very clear who we should, if we listen to these people, we have to ask ourselves, will we be restricted just as them? When you don't have money, you're restricted as fuck. Time, space, energy, food, shelter, everything. We're not trying to live restricted existences. So, and then once you fundamentally look at the fact that they're restricted is because they're avoiding the responsibility of being, then you really recognize the inferiority in the constitution of their soul, right? So to be emotionally irresponsible, mentally irresponsible, that's why they're deferring to these substances to have the substance be responsible for their inner stability. Being poor, having no money just means that you're a useless motherfucker walking this planet and you're not being a valuable contribution and service to the world, society, etc. You're just an irresponsible fuck. Same thing with not seeking truth, enlightenment. You have to seek truth. People out here believe that they're seeking relative truths or whatever. You have to establish the difference between falsehood and truth. Seek pure truth, and disregard all bias and draw yourself nearer to actuality and break the falsehoods of reality. And then lastly, being in shape is a big thing. You have a physical body. A lot of people, I'm not materialistic. Bitch, you live in a material world. You are made of matter. So there's no way to tell yourself that you're not materialistic. You're just avoiding the responsibilities of having a material existence. Big fucking difference. Whatever you are, your world is yours. So like I said at the beginning of this message, understand that true spiritual mastery is to know that you are in the world, not of it, right? So you know you're a spirit having a material experience. a soul having a material experience, but then to be master of the material experience and not mastered by it. So if you're in the world and not of it, but as you're in the world, not of it, the world is superior to you and dominating you. You have no money, you're out of shape, your physical health is fucked up. Your soul is now experiencing a high degree of conflict and a high degree of friction within its existence. You have no money, you're ignorant, you know nothing, so you're afflicted by, you don't even know what you don't know, so you're harming yourself in ways you're unaware of. Sober, fit, enlightened, and rich, this is the way that we have to live. So, you know, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, 𝙎𝙬𝙊𝙆𝙆𝙆𝙎 لَا عَابِدْ مَا عَابِدُونَ. The non-believers, al-kafirun, we don't worship what you worship, we don't value what you value, y'all don't value what we value, and we're perfectly fine with that. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to want to delude yourself and consistently debilitate yourself and then rationalize that as what you would call spirituality, then by all means, YWY, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here as a beacon for the wise and the sensible, who respect their existence, who can at least see, because I can't help blind people see. I can only help those who have blurry vision see clearly. I'm not here to help blind people see anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to help deaf people hear anything. But if your hearing is impaired, or if your vision is impaired, I'm here to clear everything up for you. So, you know, we're not here to try to captain save the world type shit. You feel me? Whatever your world is yours, consider vibrations raised. Very simple. True spiritual mastery is to be in the world, not of it. Master of the material, not mastered by it. You can never say that it's better to have no money, to be out of shape, to be addicted, and to be ignorant. And if you say any of these things are valuable, you're just an arrogant, brazen fool. And we will let you perish along the lines of your own decision making, because that's what the Creator has given us. Creator has given us the free ability to decide as we wish and to seal our own fate. We don't have predetermined fates and courses of destiny like everything else. Like a tree has to be a tree. You can deviate and you can choose to deviate. What you should do is listen to your conscience, which is your superior conductor, the inner superior conductor, which is guiding you towards a creation of a higher version of your self-creation. So superior existence happens through superior self-cultivation. Superior conduct happens through superior instruction. Superior instruction, superior conduct, superior existence. It's just like that. They try to convince us to be like them. We don't want to be like them. We don't want to be like them. We don't want to be broke. We don't want to be out of shape. We don't want to live restricted existences. You see what I'm saying? So whatever you want to keep it gangster, keep it gutter, keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Real spiritual masters, if you see these motherfuckers still on drugs, still on any substance, they need to draw nearer to this world. We don't need to draw nearer to this world. We actually don't even like to eat. We don't like a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to just consider vibrations raised. Pay attention and learn to discern. Consider the vibrations raised.